What's going on? Welcome to K.A.E Sports Talk. And if you guys can give me the HKO special help to King out, hit the like, subscribe, and comment. We're going to talk about will the Team USA have a shot in the upcoming World Cup? So we're going to dissect the five reasons that might make it work here. So FIBA World Cup, Anthony Edwards take more exhibition. But we're going to talk about the 5 points here, and it's an article on ESPN. So let's see. Head coach Steve Kerr doesn't like to give much away to media, and he especially doesn't like to discuss starting lineups, but he has done everything in his power to downplay any sort of hierarchy when it comes to his current gig invading Team USA into the FIBA World Cup. So after Monday's game against Puerto Rico, Kerr is leaning towards his preparation towards the Philippines. Now we have Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, uh, Brandon Ingram, and Jared Jacksons were part of the first scrimmage Friday and Saturday, as well as being the starting lineup against Puerto Rico. All through Cam Johnson took the floor with the group teammates. It was Anthony Edwards who took the fifth spot in Saturday's scrimmage and in Monday's game. So if the group makes sense, I thought Team USA has another bona fide start point in Tyrese Halliburton. Kerr has raved about Brunson's leadership. Bridges is arguably best at 3 point and D wing, and Jackson was going to be a start in a big spot. And the team searching for the go to option surrounding those three with the best two isolation players in terms of Ingram and Edwards also checks a lot of boxes. But Kerr was quick to say this might not be the group that he's going to stick with, but is impressed showing Saturday that this group started against Puerto Rico, so they kind of beat up on Puerto Rico. Now, Edwards might have to become number two. Edwards might have to be the go to guy. So that's the interesting question. In a close game, 3 minutes, who's going to be asked to make a play? So team manager Grant Hill, senior director Sean Ford, and Kerr put a well-balanced, versatile roster. To one thing it lacks, Drew, it is the alpha presence in the closing moments of the game. Something that only net find when a person on the 21 Olympic team Durant on courtside Monday. So as a team starting point guard, Brunson will likely get some of the opportunities simply by having the ball in his hands, and he has shown he's unafraid in those moments. But through the player would be in his wing, Edwards has the ability to grow into this side of the role of this team. So it's a coincidence Edwards' insertion in the starting lineup Saturday to a much far different Team USA. Although he's tied for the team with 15 points, it was his four steals that made the biggest impact. So when Edwards is using his physicality to be a two-way force, there shouldn't be anyone in the tournament who can slow him down. And it becomes player consistency that this will be a step towards winning the gold. Okay, and another thing, point number three, the team is going to play small, okay, which I get, with Kerr's Golden State Warriors help revolutionize NBA by playing soft, by lineup built around Damon Green at center, who's only like 6'6", 6'7", so he would be no surprise that this team going to play small over the next few weeks. So at no point over the past 5 days did the team of the three true centers, Jackson, Portis, and Kessler, share the court. Instead, it's clear that Kerr has decided to lean into this team strength, which is a depth and athleticism. So it is generally the teams USA deployed its forces in recent years in Tokyo. Ambendio started and Green came off the bench, and Jackson started at center. Portis followed the bench, so Kerr used Paulo Banchero in a small by five late in the first half, and clear fancies the rookie of the year role. So more on that in a minute. Now, number 4 point is the ball movement as a strength. So ever since Kerr took over the Warriors, he has preached the importance of passing and sharing the ball, playing together. And he has done over the same over the few years, and he clearly said how much he enjoyed the team shares the ball. And it's become apparent that it is going to be a strength of this group because, yep, in this World Cup, there's teams that have a lot of NBA players. So the lack of the obvious ball dominance means that the best way for a team to score is for the ball to hop, skip, and jump around the court. And even with this team, USA going 6 for 27 from 3-point against Puerto Rico, Americans will be able to generate consistent looks with a group of shooters. This is good. The shots will fall. But here's the thing: the movement, especially apparent when the second unit led by Halliburton and Austin Reeves takes the floor. The two have a natural chemistry. Now they combined for 16 assists to just 2 turnovers against Puerto Rico, leading a unit that was rocketing up down the court. So consistently kicking the ball to ahead of the open man for layups and dunks. Now Kerr has singled out both players, Reeves in particular, and he's had a great season with the Lakers. For their play during camp, they're going to be the two most important players coming off the bench. And presuming Kerr sticks with this current rotation, if he doesn't, it will be Halliburton. Reeves earns chance to move into the starting lineup. Now here is point 5. Now here is Paolo Banchero. So perhaps this is the most interesting to come out of Monday's game. Seeing Banchero playing small ball center, especially when Jackson picks up his third foul early in the third quarter. Most interesting, Kerr answered when asked about Banchero's time at the 5. Whether it was a sign for things to come, he's going to have to play some 5. So Kerr has to roll the 21 team in the Tokyo into having a 5 because it's very difficult to play for FIBA teams to handle. So he can play some 4 as he showed, but he can play plenty of 5. So when Kerr is correct about Team USA deployed the center in 21 Olympics, there's one fairly notable difference. So the centers on the teams were Abendale and Green, two of the best defenders on the NBA. And of course, Banchero on the other way placed only about 3% of his minutes at center during his rookie season with Orlando. But the cleaning glass is someone near the defensive presence neither of those players have. So if Kerr gives Banchero some extended looks with the second unit, having him fly up and down along Halliburton and Reeves could be a devastating effect. One thing for certain, through with Jackson, Banchero, Portis, and Kessler, Team USA has a lot of different ways it can play at the center spot. And in the tournament with all sorts of potential opponents to prepare for, the 3 options are available for the better. So those are the 5 points of Team USA. And I'm going to add a little bit for myself here. Their opponents is going to be Greece, New Zealand, and I think it could be Jordan. Now with Greece, we don't know if we're going to have Giannis in there because that's still in question. But regardless of starting those first 3 games, they should get past all those teams. And New Zealand has some players too. So, but I think they're going to get past them. Now, the next round, we'll have to see. And then, of course, USA is favored to win this tournament. So Team USA, yes, it's not the star-studded team. It's not Stephen Curry. It's not LeBron James. But it is kind of like maybe not even the second unit of NBA players, but maybe the third unit, So, maybe for once, it's probably the best chemistry. So it's remained to be seen how Team USA is going to do. I will be in Manila to go check Team USA out and, of course, all the other teams. So, it's going – so it's going to – if everything works according to those 5 points, Team USA should come out of this. But we're playing teams like Australia, France, who has their stars too. So it is remained to be seen, and we'll kind of stay tuned to see how this all works for Team USA. So, yes, but I am excited. All right, so if you enjoyed any of this content, man, give me the HKO special. Subscribe, hit the like, comment, and, I will definitely see you in my next video.